ARESxGOD here, and wow, just wow, what an episode! Just everything will burn over, and I'm blown away, literally and figuratively. Like, this is Bleach. This is why I love Bleach. Previous episode was just showing how badass Yamamoto can be, and this one just went way, way off the charts with the animation. Oh, Bleach, and people still hate it. How can you hate Bleach? I don't get it. This is just pure epicness in its truest form. These episodes are just like each episode I'm saying it, how can they keep this up? It gets better and better, of course, with other series also, but I feel like very few series even come close to the epic hype moment. Some of the fights and scenes that happen in Bleach, for example, the reveal of the bankai over here, the fight, just how Bleach is Bleach. There was and is a reason why Bleach was part of the big three. Now, I know all of the other series have their own epic moments, stories, characters, but Bleach is just the definition of epicness. When it does it, it really, really does it. And this episode, just wow. I can't wait for more. Even the twist that happened right after just the complete fire inferno insanity we had this episode, just I can't wait for the next one. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, at the beginning we see Uryu finding something very important in the journal. Apparently the operation with the Quincy's, the war, happened 1000 years ago, not 200 years ago, and he slowly discovers that the 200 years ago was exterminating the remnants of the Quincy throughout the episode. But that's just something that happens with him. Uryu is not the focus of this episode. We finally see what, just I'm at a loss of words to truly describe what happened in this episode. Finally have Yamamoto versus Yhwach, and just the slow walking that Yamamoto had, just even the ground was melting when he was going there. Surprised Yhwach just by saving Kenpachi, just carrying him like a damsel in distress there, just putting him down. The way he was talking to him, even as an insect, the same way he was talking with the other Stern Ritter. But this is somebody that is at his level. They have been at war way, way long ago, and he finally unleashes over here. And I like the conversation with Kyoraku talking to that Stern Ritter there. Oh yeah, our leader is also gonna get hyped up, and you guys are gonna lose. And then, nah, when you see Yamamoto just unleashing everything there, everybody got that motivation again. And badass, I don't know what even is more than badass. Godlike, honestly, the way Yamamoto was in this episode. He swatted some Stern Ritter flies there. They try to intervene in the fight. Poor dudes like flies into an electric lamp. Well, a fire lamp in this case. And the way just from then just went from 10 to 20, not 11, 10 to 20 over here, the hypeness of the episode, the way he just influencing instant cut on Yhwach. I like the swap back and forth, the small flashbacks we had with the scenes in the past, their first confrontation. I hope we're gonna get an episode fully showing what happened 1000 years ago with their fight, their history, why they couldn't reach an understanding, all of the details between them. I hope we're gonna get a full, more fleshed out flashback about the past, but I really appreciated those small scenes with them younger there. And yeah, just the flame cuts over there, even forcing Yhwach to draw his sword, and how serious Yamamoto has been, like feeling the rage inside his voice. And I really like that instant, like somebody snapped their finger when he finally unleashed the atmosphere literally changing, pure heat, no water. Water was going away, like there's no moisture in the air, anything. Even Maru, Hitsugaya's bankai while it was Stone of the Eternity, what is happening? He couldn't even use the ice bankai anymore, just how much pressure. The entire Soul Society there, and even Unohana saying settle this quickly before your power destroys even Soul Society. Just finally we see him in his true form over here, and he unleashes his bankai Zanka no Tachi, and the way it looks so innocent, so inoffensive, or that sword, it felt like a charred, broken wooden sword in a way, but it had so much power. It was unreal. And the way he used it, even saying it's very different from 1,000 years ago, he concentrated all of the flames in the tip, so when it was touching something, it was just obliterating. There's like erasing from existence with the tip, just a massive cut right there. Just 1 second is there, 1 second it's not there. But there's a lot more to this bike. It's based on direction, northeast, southwest, and he starts with east. We finally have east being the tip. We just cutting everything, even able to cut Yhwach's sword. And Yamamoto says something very interesting. 1,000 years ago, you all died. Now, I'm very curious. Hopefully, we're gonna get that episode with the flashbacks explaining what exactly happening there, seeing the event, everything, and did they actually die? Did they fool Yamamoto? Or I have so many questions surrounding that. Like I said, I haven't read all of the manga. I know very little of the plot points and things like that. I know some random bankais, but beyond that, I'm still in the dark, same way as you guys. And when he finally unleashes the next one, just like a cloak of flame armor around him, the west, the second power of the bankai, 15 million Celsius degrees of heat, pure heat. Think of me as being enveloped by the sun. How do you even fight something like that? Like, we know Ichigo is the main character, the overpower, has all of these random hybrid powers inside him and everything like that, but how do you even go against something so overwhelming if we actually think about how powerful he is there? And like I mentioned before we get on with the fight, what I liked more about the moment when he was going through the journal, thinking about how he met Ichigo, their differences, their positions in life with Soul Reaper, Quincy, all of them being destined to always be enemies, just shows also how far they have come with them being friends, even though Uryuk sometimes denies it. But I feel like they're probably gonna be the key to everything that is happening, this entire conflict. But yeah, even Yhwach just feeling all that heat, using the blood technique to stay just alive. He would have died just by breathing that air over there, even being forced after he lost his sword to use the arrows, same as the past. And this ultimate defense technique, and that combines offense also, and just it's not gonna work against overwhelming power. Doesn't matter how complicated and intricate and your technique is, just it's going to burn away. Everything will burn. Yamamoto just doesn't fucking care. I was grinning like, yes, give me more, burn everything, just burn it to the ground. But that wasn't all. Even more with South, he's like a necromancer now, actually raising the dead that have been killed by his sword there, and even forcing Yhwach to see his old comrades amongst the corpses, and saying, Yamamoto said he killed them, as in Yhwach killed his own comrades, so he doesn't even care about them. And that's a very good point. We're gonna get to that after the twist that happened in this episode. Now, I thought he was correct here when even Yamamoto saying, you cannot steal my bankai, you couldn't do it, because I haven't revealed my bankai, how it works even 1,000 years ago. So you need to learn its power and understanding for you to be able to steal it. But that was proven to be false. We still don't know how exactly they're stealing the bankai, how exactly it works, but we're gonna get to that. And I liked the slow walk when, when he left Yhwach in the mountain of skeleton corpses over there. Defeat your comrades and then come face me. The disdain how he was talking to him. This was just pure fire episode. Both ways, even as a pun. Man, Yamamoto is just, yeah, we're gonna get to that now. We finally see the last power of the bankai with North being unleashed, and it felt like the sun exploding, or the heat wave just like a supernova instantly, with Yhwach almost cutting him in a half full hole in his body there. But this is where the epicness, hype, and just complete insanity turns to, oh shit, no way, after this moment, because it slowly starts making sense. Even Yamamoto was confused, because Yhwach was saying, I'm not strong enough, please forgive me. I was like, wait, what? And then he started to make, this is not Yhwach, this is not Yhwach, it's not him. Even Yamamoto saying, who are you? And then we finally have Yhwach showing up behind him, and it's revealed that Stern Ritter Y and Stern Ritter R gave him some freedom, so to say, to move around the Soul Society. And I'm still kind of amazed how they were able to even stand up to Kenpachi, let alone it wasn't the real Yhwach that defeated Kenpachi, it was this dude, the Y, the yourself, right? That defeated Kenpachi. Or when did they exactly swap? This is why I'm real curious, who actually defeated Kenpachi. But even then, still being able to stand, not equal because he was getting obliterated by Yhwach, still being this convincing or holding his ground for a bit against somebody so overwhelming as Yhwach, as Yamamoto, sorry. How powerful is Yhwach if he can do this, what happened in this episode? But before we get to that, we see that Yhwach went to the central prison underneath the Squad 1 to meet Aizen, and Aizen finally makes an appearance in this episode. And still in Aizen fashion, he knew his name. I have my ways, of course you do, Aizen. You always do and know everything and anything over here. Him also being considered as a special threat, and Yhwach wanted Aizen to work for him, to come under him there. And Aizen was like, I refuse. Even though being chained over there, imprisoned, still has that arrogance about him. Hopefully we're gonna get to see a lot more of Aizen over here. And even Yhwach admitting it will take too long to deal with you. And yeah, that would be an understatement. I'm really curious how would Aizen compare to Yhwach in power terms. But I'm glad we finally see some more Aizen. Just things are moving, and moving very interesting to say the least. Now this is where it got very sad, and it hurt me a lot, honestly, because Yamamoto tried to unleash his bankai again, but it got stolen, unfortunately, by Yhwach. And apparently he was the only one that could handle its power. That's why they didn't steal it before. They could have, but he was the only one that was able to handle its power. And he finally calls this big ass sword and cuts down Yamamoto. And yeah, I think Yamamoto is gone. No. Rip. Yep. Like, we finally got to see him revealed over here, in just how powerful is Yhwach if he was able to just deal so easily with Yamamoto, which is probably one, if not the strongest Soul Reapers, and probably the strongest bankai we have seen in the entire series. Just, yeah, I don't know how they're gonna defeat him. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to see. Like, I know manga, sure, yes, I know, but I'm still trying to figure out how exactly are they going to do this. So to say this was an insane episode would be a complete understatement. Like, wow, Bleach is more than back. I'm so jealous of somebody that just starting now to experience Bleach. Like, hey, I'm gonna start episode 1, going through all of the series, having all that build up, character development, stories, plots, and everything, and then being able, after the full bringer arc, being able to experience this right away instead of having to wait years upon years, not even knowing if this is going to happen. But I'm thankful and beyond happy that Bleach, we finally have Bleach. It's more than sunk in right now at this moment, finally, after this this episode. And wow, Bleach, give me more Bleach. I'm really curious what you guys thought about this episode. Like, just hit me in the comments below, tell me your thoughts on this episode. I would love to have a conversation about Bleach, the series, and this episode also. So yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Bleach, because I love the series. Anyway, see you on the next one. Bye bye.